Hey everybody, Miranda Pitrone back here with you to do another video. Kind of a lot going on in this one, so we'll just take it step by step. Just disregard the fact that there's a refrigerator behind me in my studio right now, please, because we just got a new fridge, but we have yet to get rid of the old one. So it's got lovely artwork from my children that you can see, but I need somewhere else to put it in our tiny little house, so in the studio it goes. Life has been pretty hectic, and homeschooling 3 children, well, 2 older children and a 2-year-old keeps me pretty busy, and I wanted to kind of combine a couple different things into this one video because each video takes a lot of time, a lot of effort, a lot of time, free time without kids running around, and you know, just having an opportunity to sit and organize what I want to show you all. So I'm going to combine a couple things into this one video. I have a new stencil from Mandala that she put out and sent to me a bit ago, and I haven't had a chance to show yet. Also, I wanted to show the shiny. I know everyone's been thinking about what the metal is that I'm using, the metal paint, metallic paint. So that I'm going to give you in this video too. Also these new stones from Cap Couriers, super fun, super soft, super smooth, super round, awesome to paint on. Those are here too. And I did a collaboration with Susie Ortiz over at Rock Painting Tutorials, or Rock Painting 101 on Facebook, and I think she's on Instagram as well. And we just did a little tutorial together on the basics of beginner mandalas and putting them on stone. So that was fun too. I'll post the link for that in the description of this video as well, so you can go check that out. Or share it with other people who maybe are just starting out. So where do I get started today? I don't even know. I hope you are all doing well and looking forward to this. I know the shiny thing is really what's on everyone's mind because I've been getting a ton of emails and questions about it. So that's going to be the main show of working with the metallic, the silver today. So let's get to it. Okay, so this was the first stone that kind of sparked the initial interest, I think. You can see it's super mirrored. It's awesome. A nice silver metallic chrome color. And I had asked about some ideas on this stone. I also have done stones subsequent to that one. So we have this fun little butterfly. And you can see, I can see myself in the stone. It's so awesome in the metallic. This is not varnished either. You can't varnish this. So that's one thing to keep in mind when using this, but the silver is so much fun. You can paint with it, and dun, da, 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 it actually comes in the form of a pen. So this is liquid chrome, and it also has a mini, and I believe there's one other size as well. My husband helps me check out for new ideas to use in my art, and this one I can't even, it's so much fun to work with, and it's one of the pump markers, so you have to shake it. You can see it has the nib on the end. This is the thicker one, so I'm just gonna get my palette here, and you have to kind of depress it to get it going. You can see I did it a little bit here, and I mean, it's not even, it's a mirror right away. You can see the reflection in it. It's awesome. So I have one of the stencils here from Mandala, and I roughed out etching it with my etcher. You can use pencil or chalk lines or whatever you do for your stencils on it. And so I have kind of a rough etch here that I was just going to follow to show you all, so that way you can kind of see how much fun this liquid chrome is. it's smooth on the canvas. It doesn't get caught up in the canvas like some of the other paint markers I've had catch, catch, catch as you're writing. The ones I've tested out. And then they splatter too when they catch. But you can see there's not a problem here with that. So this is the first coat. I did do 2 coats on the ones that are super, super shiny. So more than 1 coat, the shinier it gets. So I think what I'll do is just kind of fill in these outer edges so that you can see what it's like as a fill. And just to see what a game changer this is. I mean, I actually have used the Extreme Sheen from DecoArt, and I don't have a silver one of this yet, but I'm waiting to get one soon and see how comparable it is to this. But this is kind of a game changer for me with my metallic obsession. I bought also, you can buy the refills for this. So it has, I can just paint with it. I don't have to use the marker. Which for me works out a little bit better, but it just depends on your personal preference which ones you would like to work with, because it comes in multiple forms. You can also refill these markers, which I have not had to do yet, and I've done multiple pieces working with it to kind of see what it does, if it works on stone, if it works on wood. I haven't tried glass yet. That's one thing I didn't try, and I'm not sure if it's food safe. So I cannot speak to the answers for that question. And I definitely know you can't varnish this because it dulls the shine. It already has its own chrome shine. So you can see, you can already see my reflection in just the first coat. It's super fun. And it also doesn't matter, I mean, I can color in circles, I can go line by line, round and round, and there's no marks as far as leaving brush marks or marker marks or lines. I just didn't gesso this painting or a canvas so you can see the canvas, which I don't mind. But obviously this opens up a ton of doors, and it's actually a product that's been out for a bit. But like I said, my husband helps me discover some of these new items because we're always looking. He loves art as well, so he's always trying to encourage me, but also finds fun stuff. So I'm gonna fill in these other 3 just real quick and be back. Alright, so you can see now I filled all 3 of these in. I got a little slappy here because I'm excited and rushed, but it's easy to fix. You can rewrite over itself again. And again, like I said, the multiple layers make it just all the more shiny. So you should wait for them to kind of dry because they will stick to one another. It gets a little tacky if you try to go over it while it's still wet. But while this is drying, I just want to say a few things with regard to it. So this one, like I said, was the unvarnished. You can see yourself in it. It's got its own little chrome reflection. So the butterfly part was done, and its wings up here with this pen. This one, I did quickly with the fine liner pen, and initially it did look as shiny as the other ones. However, I wanted to do a varnish test because you know me, I had to see if it worked. It doesn't. You can see the reflection is just the gloss from my varnish, but the shine is really dulled. So it's kind of a bummer. I'm hoping I can go back over it to recreate the shine, but I haven't yet tried that. So you can see the difference in the reflections. One's gloss, one's not. So this is the, this is the Liquitex varnish, professional varnish. Still dulled it, which is okay. I still like the design, but the shine is gone. This I did not do with those. I did with the silver Morning Dazzling Metallics, Shimmering Silver, I mean, Dazzling Metallics from DecoArt, and they have a layer of varnish on them, so it does get shiny, but it is not the chrome shine. So a lot of you who are using resin may have a different effect. I haven't tried resin on top of this yet, so that might be a test for another day as well. Another thing I would like to say, I'm super bummed, but I had shea butter hand lotion on and I picked up this stone and I can't get it off. It's stuck to the chrome paint, so you can see where I didn't touch is still shiny, but I had lotion on my hands that hadn't sunk in all the way and it totally took the shine away. So I have to either find a way to redo that or see if I can go back over it with the marker, but don't touch your stones if they have this on it with lotion on your hands either. So I'm not 100% sure on how to protect it because I wear a lot of lotion, and it wasn't wet on my hands either. It was a shea butter that I had rubbed in, but apparently the oils just transferred to the paint, which is kind of disappointing. But I'm interested in trying a resin that I have a couple bottles of art resin that they sent me, so I was going to try those in the future as well. I welcome comments from any of you who try it. Please let us know. We all like to share in our information, so don't touch it with lotion hands either. So I'm not really sure what you can use to protect it once it's on there. Obviously I'm not going to keep on handling things that have it on it until I can find a way to protect it, or you know, the canvases, obviously once they're dry I'll touch them from the outside only. But the rock I didn't even think about. I just palmed it and I picked it up, you know, just by my palm and ruined that part. So I'm hoping to redo it. We'll see. So this dries fairly quickly. You can see I've only been talking for a couple minutes here, which may seem like forever to you, but I'm just teasing. So my fingerprints, see though, it will dull the shine. So this one, you know, I don't have lotions on my hand today. I can touch it and it just kind of rubs off my fingerprints, but that was because I knew I was going to be working with this today and I didn't want to ruin it. Okay, so while we're waiting for it to just completely finish drying, I wanted to compare it to the other metallics so you could see them side by side here as well. So I poured the multi-surface DecoArt silver, and I'm pouring the shimmering silver as well here. Oh, I just did that. But just so you can even see in the palette the difference. I wish I had the silver of the extreme sheen, but all I have is the gold. So, I mean, I can show you how shiny it is. But for me, it has to all be the same color. Just my brain, I don't know why, half doesn't get it. So we'll put some more of this on the palette here. Just so you really get an idea of how shiny this really is. I mean, it's mirror. mirror, mirror. You can see even me moving right now, the reflection in it. On the other hand, you can still have bling with the multi-surface. So you can see that's really shiny, the multi-surface one, and that's part of Deco Art's, their rock painting kits, their paint kits that they have. You can buy, this one is in the Galaxy collection, so they have different collections. This one was from their Galaxy collection. And that's just the silver. So you can see it's got little bits of glitter in it. It's really pretty. It comes out really nice on the stones. It covers really well. I really enjoy using it. And it worked really well on the stones, so I have no complaints there, and I can varnish over it. So that was another plus for me with protecting my stones. And then this one as well is their Dazzling Metallics, and that's the shimmering silver. So that's a little creamier. It's not, it's got smaller glitter flakes, I think, in it. The particles are different. So these ones seem a little brighter, bigger than that. So I just wanted you to be able to see those. And then we'll put some here even on the piece, on the canvas, so you can see. Here, we'll do some dots. So this is the shimmering silver from the Dazzling Metallics, not the multi-surface. And you can see it's still a pretty shine. It's great metallic. It's just different. If you're looking to do large areas too, I know there's a spray that is a mirror spray that does the metallic effects as well. Alright, so if you're looking to do glass or stone, this is actually, it bled through. It's from Rust-Oleum, but I didn't realize that this was a canvas that had been painted over before. But it's mirror effects for glass and vases and lamps, or if you're doing, oh, what are they called? Mason jars. So I have mason jars. I've sprayed stones with them, but I haven't done anything else with them because I was waiting to see if the paint would react with one another. And it smells horrible. You need good ventilation, so just be forewarned if you decide to go for the mirror effect from Rust-Oleum. And it's not easy to control where it goes. Alright, so back to our little stenciled out metallic mandala here. Let's see how it works. Somebody gave me some of these crystal rods to try, so we'll see how it works with those. My brushes are all being washed and off to the side for now because I just was gonna show these paints and move on so you all weren't here forever. So this is the metallic multi-surface, the silver. Maybe I'll do a larger dot here of the pardon me, goodness, of the glitter, I mean of the silver dazzling metallic, just so we can see the difference between the two. Where do I want to put these? Maybe that's too big. Maybe I'll put them right here. And that'll just give us an opportunity just to kind of see. I know you'll work with different kinds of tools, so that way too you can see pardon me, how the silvers work with different tools here. So this is the silver dazzling metallic shimmering silver. These rods are interesting because it seems like they stick to the canvas. It kind of pulls up the canvas with it as it goes. I don't ever really use these. I can't really see where I'm placing it, but I know a lot of you do amazing work with these, so I was thankful for somebody sending them to me to try here. So you can see the difference here with the silver from the multi-surface. Well, maybe you can't. Let me see if I can hold it up a little higher. But definitely you can see the difference with the chrome. So I think I'm probably at the point where I can go over it again to show how shiny we can get with this guy. But like I said too, the great thing about this is, I mean, I'm coloring neatly, but I don't have to. You can color in any direction. Obviously you want to stay in the lines of where your design is, but it really makes a beautiful shine without any lines. So that's the one I just went over again. And you can see you can see my finger reflected in the paint. How awesome is that? And then when I get to the dot, there's nothing. So it's chrome. There's like no smell to them. And I'll post a link in the description for where you guys can find them if you want to try them. Just remember, be forewarned about the things I had spoken about. So they do work well in stone. They work well on canvas, paper. What else have I tried? Wood, slate. I think that is all that I've tried, because I haven't done them on glass yet. I got it upside down. So interesting working with a camera all the time, you know, I never know which end is up. So that is the big surprise. It's a pen, and you also, like I said, can get it in the liquid form, because you can take the refill for it and use it with your brushes, or probably your dotting tools as well. So you can dot with it in sizes that are, pardon me, other than what the markers allow for. So that would be the refill that you would buy for that if you want to use your own tools to apply the paint. So, but you can see the difference. And it's super fun. And if you're looking for the stencils, those are Zen Dottie. She has a ton of amazing stencils. And that was just this one. But she has a bunch of them in her Etsy shop, which I will post the link for in this as well. And then these stones, if you were looking for nice, smooth, round stones for practicing your mandalas, these little guys, the Kept Couriers one, and they're surprisingly lighter weight than I thought they would be. So some of them have cool veins through them. They varnish nicely. Not the chrome though. And you can paint a background or whatever you want to do on the back. Or just use the raw stone and do nice mandalas with them. So you can check those out. And Rock Painting 101, Susie Ortiz. If you're looking for a great beginners type of blog and then connected links to see step by step, she put that up on her blog. So I post the link for that as well. Alright, so I hope you are all doing well. Just a reminder that right now, if you join Patreon as a subscriber at the Dotaholic tier or above, you will get a free magnet from me done, sent to you, done with, you know, they've been done copying my original canvas. So you'll get a magnet and lots more that comes with it. You get access to all the Patreon posts. You also get access to the videos first, because that's where I send them first, is to my Patreon. If you're looking for me on other places, I am on Instagram as well. That's kind of more art gallery type, seeing what's out there that I've done. And then on Facebook we can interact pretty well, and then the comments here on YouTube. So if you're looking for more of my videos, please feel free to subscribe and you will get an information or notification link whenever I pop on. I've been coming on live randomly when I could get on, get some free time, and just doing chat sessions like Q&A. We talk about whatever anybody asks a question about. Everybody gets to put in their input in the chat, and I just kind of start off painting or whatever I'm doing in my studio, but when you guys all pop on, I'm ready to interact and answer whatever questions you have. So yeah, I hope that your day is going well, like I said, and that you are enjoying all of these things that I'm bringing to you to show, along with a couple new things too. There's funnels now for the needlepoint bottles. I have those in my Etsy shop. The white pens, I found another 20 and put them in, and they sold out right away, so I have a few more on order. So the white gel rollers will be back as well. I had to find a new supplier for the angle spot brush, the angled brush. Where are you? Angled brush, here it is. Because the company that I get them from in the area has now closed, so they're not carrying them anymore. So I'm getting them from somewhere else to bring them to you. So those are in the shop too. And I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Oh well, I'll just have to do another video, right? All right, I hope you all have a great day and happy painting.